Do you believe in Christmas miracles?
Well, if you don't, we have some true stories that just might make you a believer. Is it noon?
Oh, it is noon.
Hello, my name is HelloFella38. Thanks for staying up till noon.
Thank you for that intro. My name is Ryan.
My name is Cory.
Clicking the I right up here will take you to a video and tell you how to participate in our episodes. Get those intro submissions submitted.
That's right, guys. Hope your holidays are going good.
Yes, we hope so.
Almost
Christmas.
Getting close.
Christmas and miracles seem to go hand in hand.
That's right.
Two peas in a pod. Miracle on 34th Street, for example. I mean, come on, that's a Christmas movie. Jesus,
if you're a believer,
if you're a believer in Jesus, he's a miracle.
Lots of magic over the holidays. Some people have experienced some amazing things over holidays. And if you're not a believer, we're going to show you these 4 true Christmas miracle stories. 4 true Christmas miracle stories.
4 of them, all true. Happened on Christmas, and they're all miracles.
Yeah, you're not going to believe it, and maybe you're going to be a believer of miracles after.
It's possible.
This first story, guys, is truly amazing. A couple discovers an abandoned newborn baby in the middle of the desert. And I just want to mention our source, guys, was crack.com.
Thank you. Cracked. Legit source.
Legit source. Probably cleaned up a bit. In 1931, way back in the 30s, Ed and Julia Stewart were driving home on Christmas Eve when they suddenly got a flat in the middle of the Arizona desert. So while her husband changed the tire, Miss Stewart wandered off for a bit. Why do you think she wandered off?
Probably just to pee.
Well, what else would you be doing in the desert? She wandered off.
Exactly.
Like, what are you looking for in the desert?
Yeah, cactuses.
So she's probably
1931. Cactuses don't exist.
Probably going to pee, which is it's a miracle bladder for what happens.
Yeah, Mrs. Stewart came across an old hat box though, with an abandoned but totally healthy newborn girl inside.
Holy, it was the 30s when it was a hat box.
Hat box.
But it had
What do you put in those boxes? My hats. Got tons of them.
Healthy newborn girl in a hat box in the desert.
Not in this box. You got a baby in that box.
No.
Baby box.
Now, keep this in mind, guys. This all took place a few miles outside of Superior, Arizona, which is a tiny town. And in 1931, probably only had like the Stewarts living there.
Exactly.
Like, it was so
probably
small.
had 31 people living there.
And the desert there was so vast. Like even today, there is literally nothing that surrounds the town but a depressing wasteland. So just think about what kind of astronomical odds it took for the couple to get a flat tire in close proximity to the discarded baby, like in the middle of the barren wasteland.
Yeah, no kidding. What's even more incredible is that the Stewarts then decided to hand the little Christmas miracle over to the authorities so she could be legally adopted by properly vetted people. 17 couples applied to adopt the Hatbox baby.
Hatbox baby.
She's got a name, man. But due to bad weather, only 2 of them managed to show up.
That's crazy.
Hearing.
The judge ultimately granted custody to one couple who named the child Sharon, and they raised the hell out of her. Sharon Elliott.
Christmas, right? Hell.
Sharon Elliott never met her biological parents, though, but with the support of her adopted parents, she did eventually work in the aerospace industry, which, considering that she was a woman raised in the 30s in Arizona, that's a miracle on its own.
No kidding.
That's crazy.
Yikes.
Good for you.
Good for you, Sharon.
That's a crazy story.
If you're watching this, let us know down below. She's what, like, I guess 80 full
in the
86?
30s? Yeah.
She's old, but it's all right. You could be part of our crew.
This one here's another amazing one.
It's all right. I've seen better stories.
Man falls 47 stories. Like 47 stories. It's true. And he wakes up on Christmas Day. Alcides and Edgar Morano were working as window washers at New York City's Solo Tower in 2007. So it's like pretty recent.
Yeah.
When their scaffolding suddenly collapsed and the brothers, which is unfortunate, plunged 47 floors down into an alley below.
Jeez.
Edgar was killed instantly, and you'd think both of them would be killed instantly, but Alcides not only survived the fall, but was already sitting when the paramedics arrived.
So he was up.
He was sitting up. Like, it's crazy.
After the window cleaner was rushed to the hospitals, doctors had to perform surgery on LCDs on pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Over the next 18 days, LCD slipped into a coma and underwent 9 complex surgeries, which he had gallons of blood and plasma pumped into him.
And you just know that in all that time, there's at least one person that was thinking to themselves, like, aren't we just wasting our time here?
Oh,
like,
totally.
This guy fell 47 floors, was probably a mangled wreck. I mean, we don't mean to be insensitive, but given the height
Yeah.
of the fall, the man was, like,
It's totally
on borrowed time.
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't-
especially when he slipped into a coma.
Yeah. But guess what? He actually woke up perfectly coherent from the coma. And when did he do it? Christmas Eve. Just kidding. Christmas Day. What?
But more importantly,
How do you do that?
Crazy.
No one's really sure how LCD survived the accident, including his doctors. Still, crashing down 500 feet into concrete probably left LCDs crippled for life, right? Probably.
Nope. Not only did he learn to walk again, but just this past year, he completed a 3-mile walk for charity in just under an hour.
Oh.
It's so crazy.
Wow.
I think that this qualifies as a Christmas miracle to the max if we've ever seen one. Like, that's nuts.
I'm gonna say so.
47 floors.
Jeez. Louise. Next one here. Woman's lost dog is found 1,300 miles away on Christmas night.
On Christmas night.
In April 2006, a Colorado woman by the name of Vonda Lundstrom suffered the most heartbreaking situation, not involving a wood chipper, that any dog lover could endure.
That's pretty
Her pet terrier.
gross, eh?
Pet terrier Daisy ran away from home and didn't come back for months.
Jeez.
Daisy, where are you, Daisy?
During that time, Lundstrom searched high and low for the lost pup, but found no trace of her. Finally, she was forced to accept the fact that her little Daisy was probably never coming back.
She's eating her poop in heaven now. That's what she's doing.
She's eating her own poop in
Eating
heaven
her
now.
own poop up there, right? 7 months later, Vonda Lundstrom got a call from a woman in Knoxville, Tennessee, who claimed that she found a stray dog wandering down the street in front of her house, which just happened to be a female terrier.
7 months later.
What?
She got Lundstrom's contact info after calling the number on the dog's rabies tag and getting the dog's vet info,
Good thing you got that.
which they did in fact confirm that she was Daisy Lundstrom's lost dog. And they found this on Christmas Day.
How cool would that be?
It's so crazy.
That isn't enough to convince you of a Christmas miracle, guys. Let's look at more details of this crazy story. Other than her being found on Christmas, there's a whole business of Knoxville being located 1,300 miles from
1,300
Colorado.
miles.
That's more than 1/3 the length of continental United States, across numerous states full of wild animals and deranged hill folk looking to eat a dog.
It's seriously, like, and this is not like a big dog. It's
Yeah.
just like a terrier.
Homeward bound, man.
No one knows how Daisy managed to survive such a journey, but we're betting that all those hardships paled in comparison to returning home only to discover that old Vonda Lundstrom had replaced Daisy with a new terrier named Elsie. And no, that's not a joke. She actually bought a new terrier.
Wow.
Poor terrier. But no, come on, it was 7 months.
Yeah.
She was grieving. She got another dog.
Yeah, you kind of assume that the dog's probably roadkill.
Come on, guys! It's Christmas. It's Christmas. The dogs are frolicking together. Everyone's
Yeah, they're
fun,
having a
happy,
good
playing.
time, guys. Don't worry about it.
Everything's good.
Miracles, though, right, guys? Pretty crazy.
Well, that's right.
If
We
you guys
said
have... Go on.
we said 4 miracles.
Yeah, yes.
One more's coming up for you in
Yeah.
our final spoonful.
Final spoonful. I was just going to say that if you guys know of any crazy miracle stories, or maybe you guys went through one, we'd love to hear. So let us know down below your Christmas miracle stories.
That's right, guys. And about us, go to our website. It's got more information about us and quick access to all our social media and our merch shop. Go there and please like, share, subscribe. Really important, and it'll help us out.
Please, that would be grand. Stay tuned for a final spoonful, like Cory mentioned. We got one more story for you.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
In 2008, Ontario, Canada, a 55-year-old woman was caught in a vicious snowstorm, buried alive in 3 feet of snow, found 3 days later. She was treated in hospital, and she pulled through when? On Christmas Eve. She concluded this miracle in the most Canadian way possible by apologizing to everyone for almost freezing to death. As always, thanks for staying up till noon.